You know, the shit about cancel culture. I should have made this video a while ago. You know, cancel culture is the big rave by conservatives. It's like they act like no, it just started like 2 years ago, like, or that it started in 2016 or something. I don't know. But anyway, gut feels, but he goes to Fox. He says something stupid. Twitter removed trending pages. Cancel culture would starve. I'm like. Oh my god. Cancel culture would starve. What? But like they act like they only act like the left is the only one who's ever done this type of shit. When in reality, you know, I mean, I think it's conservatives who started this shit. I don't mean like in 2015 or 2010 or whatever. I mean like decades ago with this shit. Actually, I take that back. It wasn't exactly like political conservatives started this, but it was started hundreds of years ago, actually. See, something like this. A Brit comes over from Britain to the United States in like 1600s, 1700s when, you know, when when the British were the ones were taking away, the lands of the indigenous peoples. So anyway, they were telling them, they canceled their lands away. Like, we take your lands away, cancel your lands away, and a couple centuries later, we're gonna cancel your culture because we're gonna force you to go into my culture. That type of thing. Or also with like slavery. To the black people they enslaved. Whatever culture you had before we enslaved you, we're gonna cancel your culture and your religion and your hair and your names. Is that not cancel culture? Huh? Is that not cancel culture? Is that not canceling it? Canceling their culture. Or we go to a more modern era. Okay. We'll see this. Black person has, just say he has some sort of drugs on him. He has a small amount though. 50 years of prison. See, I exaggerated the prison number, but yeah, it's like 20 years. But there's a white person with the same amount of the same drug, lives in a little different area, doesn't, no jail time for that person. See, you just cancel that black person's life out. That shit. You know? As we speak, there's black people in jail. But, other groups of people in jail for non-violent drug offenses, and their lives are canceled. They're sentenced for life for non-violent drug offense, for having some drugs on them. What the fuck? Their life is canceled. That is cancel culture. So, it don't even get me started on who actually started that shit, because that is conservatives who started that drug war shit. They started it. It's not liberals on that one. So don't not bullshit me. Anyway, so Colin Kaepernick, is that not like protesting? Did they not pull a cancel culture on him when he decided just to take a knee? That's all he did. He didn't explain why he did it. Huh? Is that not cancel culture? And these conservatives are bitching about cancel culture for Dr. Seuss. Let me remind you that the people who own the books, they took them out. They took those six racist books out. They took them out. They just made it a public statement. If they shut their mouth, nobody would ever even know about it. Instead, because they was whining about it. I'm like, half those books nobody ever really knew anyway. So this crying about cancel culture shit is like when you get fucking canceled. I see there's some people on the more leaning liberal side, they're complaining about it too, like Bill Maher. He needs to just shut up. He needs to just shut up. He was not crying about cancel culture when Janet Jackson was getting canceled, when Colin Kaepernick was getting canceled. He wasn't complaining about no cancel culture. Now he's complaining about cancel culture. So, he just needs to shut up. Him and these, a lot of these conservatives are crying about cancel culture. They just need to shut the fuck up. Seriously. Because you fuckers been doing that for several decades now. You guys have been doing that for 50 fucking years, pretty much. You guys have been pulling cancel culture for 50 fucking years, so do not pull me that shit. When you cancel people's lives out because they had some drugs on them, and yet don't touch out these other people with drugs also. They had drugs, same amount of drugs. They use the drugs just as much, but yet don't touch them. Touch this other guy. And fuck him over. Fuck his life over. Basically make him a slave in the prisons. Mass incarceration. Or prison industrial complex. So you conservatives on this one can just shut up. Because this cancel culture shit, has existed for hundreds of years. And you guys probably practice that probably even more so than liberals.